The whole idea of I want to have a child but not marry. Where did you people get it from? And some of the most annoying thing that some people will say, I want to have a child and not marry because women are not important. Abi, you are going to have that baby with a goat. Abi is a goat that you have the baby with. It's not a woman. Gen Z. Gen Z. Wow. Right. I understand the sentiments behind it. Okay. Even the most foolish person has something to teach you. Let's read some stories. This is the POV / Dear Ikuya. My name is Nanika Depando. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and then share. Now let's get through some stories we have for the episode. If you want to send a story, you can do that in my DM on TikTok or Instagram. Please, my Snapchat's dear, you know that when you send it, I will not see it. Now let's get into the very first story for the episode.
Let's have it.
Dear Ikuya, please keep me anonymous. What will you do if your girlfriend you're with, you guys have not fought, no misunderstanding, nothing that will show that everything will fall apart, but you will wake up one day and she will bring you invitation card that she's getting married? What will I do? That's the question. What will I do? Ebefa me chim kakra. It will go inside my head a bit. That's the literal translation. But I think that this is a very bad, difficult, and heartbreaking situation. And if this is what you have been through or you're going through, I am really, really sorry. Some people sometimes use us to pass time. And if you're not vigilant enough, they will use you to pass time. You just need to just be vigilant in the relationship. There are red flags. People, like, some people can pretend, yes, but there are some people that you can see through their bull crap. Like, you can literally see through it. Let's all be careful out there. I really don't know what to say to make you feel better, but I am really sorry. That woman is a bad woman. That woman is a bad girl. And they say karma works, but sometimes she will go ahead and have a good marriage, have children, flourish in a marriage. If God too is, then the marriage will go bad. Then she'll come back to you, and then you two show her shiggy. But that being said, I'm sorry that you've had to go through that. Hopefully things get better. Please do not allow this to make you see marriage or dating or being in a relationship as a bad thing. It is not. You just ended up with a bad person. All right.
Let's have it.
Dear Ikuya, keep me anonymous. I'm a girl of 24 years and I've been with this 30 years old guy for 2 years now. And when he met me, he told me he's single and also not a family man. He's been a good man to me and very supportive and shows care and being peaceful. The issue is about a year ago, a lady called me claiming he's her man also, and they had a child together. And I asked if they were married and she said no. I was hurt that day and also confused. But our man, I like that she moved from my man to our man. But our man had traveled to important meetings, which I don't want to disturb him with fights. So the plan was to make him return first. But after his return, I had healed over the news, and part of me also believe what she told me isn't true. I don't know if it's love. Fast forward. Recently, my BF and I, with his friends, went out and was having a conversation with one of them, and suddenly he also mentioned he has a child. I froze like, what? So this is really true in my mind, but didn't say anything to the person to know I'm not aware of it. Now, I don't know if I should confront him about this or should I keep it a secret. I'm confused about this whole thing. What do I do, guys? How far do you want the relationship to go? Because based off of what the woman told you, she's the baby mama. They have a child together. And because of what she said it's her man, which can also mean that either the guy is really not into the relationship again. But I feel like so far as she says they are together, ask questions. Because if you don't take care, you'll be there, so then you go and marry the baby mama. And as I said before, it depends on how far you want the relationship to go. Because if I'm with somebody that I intend to spend the rest of my life with, and I'm being told that he has a child, and he didn't tell me about this child, and you guys have been together for 2 years. It's not 2 weeks, it's 2 years. If it was 2 weeks, I'll say that, well, he's probably trying to see if this thing is going to go far so that he would tell you or not. But 2 years is not child's play. Right.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Dear Ekua, keep me anonymous. I'm dating this guy for close to a year now. He's really nice to me, I must say, and he's been treating me good. I'm not really a demanding girl in terms of money and other stuff. But anytime I ask for something from him, he doesn't have. He tries his possible best to get it for me. But fast forward, I had a conversation with him on my birthday regarding his intentions for the future, because I felt like I've been referring to our relationship as a serious one, but I don't really know what plans he has for us. Mind you, I'm a student in the university and I'm not really thinking of marriage at this point. But I really wanted to know if he's serious about me, so I asked him. When I asked him about his plans, what he said was, by the next 2 years, he hopes to be self-employed and have a baby. When he said that, I asked him who he thought about having the baby with, because if it was me, he wouldn't have made that plan. He knows that in the next 2 years, I'll still be in school and I can't be pregnant while I was in school. And I've never thought of being someone's baby mama. He told me it's me he's hoping to have a child with. I went ahead and asked for his plans for marriage, and the answer he gave me shook me. He told me he has never thought of getting married. All he wants... What? All he wants is to have a baby and take care of him or her, that's all. Because all marriages he has witnessed didn't work out. From his parents to his uncles, so he wasn't planning on also taking the step. But maybe somewhere along the line, he would change his mind. Like, yeah, I really love this guy, but I feel I might have to end this because it's time wasting and it's breaking my heart. Please help me. What should I do? The best option is what you said. The whole idea of I want to have a child but not marry. Where did you people get it from? You want to have a child but not marry. And some of the most annoying thing that some people say, I want to have a child and not marry because women are not important. Abi, you are going to have that baby with a goat. Abi is a goat that you have the baby with. It's not a woman. Now, let's move away from, that one and talk about the fact that this man is probably traumatized based off of family experiences and, generational marriage issues in their family. And instead of taking a look at it and trying to be the point of it being solved, he's also running away from it and thinking that having children without marrying is also another, generational thing that he probably is starting for his own children. Listen, I would say that flee, not run. Flee from that atrocity. That is one option. Flee. If you are such an optimistic person, you pray that his mind changes. You pray that God gets into his brain and makes him understand that marriage is an institution after his own heart. You see, the problem I have with this generation and marriage is that we take it like it's a trivial game. Like it's something that is part of the cycle of life. It's in the and in your adulthood, one of the things that's expected of you is to get married. And so let me do some and go. And we think that is what it is. But it's a covenant. It's an institution after God's own heart. And if you look at it that way, and in a very early part of your life, you pray concerning that. Because that is a journey that if you don't pray about it, you will go and suffer. Right? You can hug your transformer if you don't believe me. But from where I'm coming from, you don't enter marriage with trivial mindset. And, let things that come out of your mouth be a blessing to you. Because the fact that your family has gone through series of bad marriages, you also put it in your mind that you have a bad marriage, you definitely will have a bad marriage. So, mama, flee. Okay? Flee. This man is not going to marry you. If in the near future he changes his mind about marriage and you're single and you still love him and you trust that his mind is not going to change again, fine. But right now, the fact that he's willing to think of putting you in a baby mama position, nah, that's not fair.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Dear Ekia, keep me anonymous. How are you doing? Please, I'm a 22-year-old girl under training at a salon and I have been sick for 2 weeks now. And my madam hasn't called or texted me to check up on me. And I want to quit the job because I feel there's no humanity at that place. And this is not the first time it has happened. Gen Z. Gen Z. Wow. Right. I understand the sentiments behind it. Okay. I understand the sentiments behind it. But then again, she's not your friend. You are there to learn. I understand that, be my brother's keeper. But if she's good at a job, you know that in your head, she doesn't care about you, but you want to learn and go. Because if you stop right now, I don't know whatever level you're in, but if you stop right now, are you going to start somewhere else? What are you doing? Because this is a training you're learning, it's a skill you're learning to go and become your own madam. Do you understand? So what you can do is to learn what is going on there, take the good, leave the bad, and where you go, you become your own madam. You care about your apprentices. Yeah, that's what I can tell you. That's what I can see that will be helpful to you. I don't think that it is necessary that you leave. I think that you pick and choose what you want to learn from a person like that. Okay, because even the most foolish person has something to teach you. All right. Yeah.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Dear Ekia, keep me anonymous. Fast forward, I have been in a relationship with this girl for the past 5 years. Let's call her Witch. Hey, wow. I took care of Witch through her SHS. I paid all Witch school fees without her family supporting Witch in school. Though Witch stays with me, but there's another guy Witch is seeing. I found out while I was in school. I tried separating Witch and the guy, and Witch made me believe that she has cut off things with this guy. So I believed everything was over. One day, I decided to go through Witch's phone, and I saw that she has sent her nudes to this guy, and the guy also sent his. And this was after she made me believe that she has nothing to do with him. So I told her parents about it, and they all begged me to forgive her, and they promised me that she will never do it again. Though I have accepted her back because I love her. But right now, everything about Witch irritates me and it's weighing me down every single day. Please help me with your opinion. I love her too much. Please keep me updated in the comments section. Chairman, what you need is a spirit of forgiveness. I think I've said this here over and over again, and I think that most of the things I say here, I will repeat them because it is important that people hear this. Forgiveness, it is not for the person that has offended, but it is for you. You forgive someone so that you can take the pain out of you and move on in life. All right. Because if you don't forgive, you get fixated on the pain that the person has caused you and you get stagnant. Do you understand? Right. And so forgive her. When I say forgive her, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to forget. It will definitely hit you 1 or 2 days. Like one day you'll be sitting and it will hit you that this girl really did this to me. But the fact that you say you love her and you want to keep her, you have to forgive her to be able to move forward. If you don't, it won't work. The relationship won't work. And if you feel like you can't forgive her, please take her back to her family. Because I don't know why you've not married her, but her family is okay staying with. Her family is okay that she stays with you. And the fact that you are calling her witch now goes to show that where you are going, you are beginning to be irritated. It's not like you are already irritated. You're already beginning to go to a place where one sure you can do something to her. To call her a witch, you've gone beyond irritation. You've gone beyond irritation. So please, if you feel like you can't let go, just let her break up with her and let her go to her family. All right.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Dear Ekia, I'm in my early 20s and I'm currently a level 200 student in one of the nursing training colleges. Recently, I met a man who has become very important in my life. He's in his late 30s, a Muslim from the north, and works as an accountant here in Ghana. He is very gentle, handsome, and above all, kind-hearted. This man has been so generous to me He pays my school fees, provides money for food and handouts, and even buys gifts for me and sometimes for my friends. I come from a poor background where my parents struggle to support me. So what he does means a lot to me. Honestly, I've never even asked him. He just does things out of love and care. Because my parents are strict, I only get to see him or spend time with him when I'm at school. But he understands my situation completely. I really appreciate that. One time, I tried to bring up my relationship with him to my mother, but I couldn't say it directly. Before I could even finish, she shut me down and concluded with no. You know how Akan parents can be when it comes to tribal differences. Because of that, I stopped the conversation. Now I'm stuck in a dilemma. I don't want to lose this man because I feel he truly loves me and he's so good to me. At the same time, I don't know how to handle my family's likely reaction if they find out. Ikuya, what do you think I should do? This is about the thousandth time I'm handling an issue like this. Tribalism. Our parents should learn to do better. I know, but you see, the problem is that every tribe has its own issues. Every tribe has its own issues. Every human being has its own issues because they say things about tribes. Like, for example, please don't come for me. This is something that, people say all the time. It's a stereotypical thing. So I'm just saying it so that, we all know it. That they will say that, how do I even say it? No, let me go to my father's tribe because, well, if they come for me, that's my own father's tribe. Let me go to the Fantis. They say Fanti Fumbe Info, right? That's something that they say a lot. Okay. And then they say the Gamen, they have the stereotype thing that Gamen beats women or Gamen are nonchalant. I'm not saying it. It's something that people say, all right? And then there's a stereotypical thing where they say the Northerners, because they're Muslims, they're very controlling. Right. So I feel like, and there's the Eves, like, I want to be. It's a thing that people get stereotypical about tribes and they think that their tribes are the best to be in. But as I said in other previous episodes, you can be an Akan and marry an Akan man and the Akan man will beat you to stupo because they say that Asantefo mema jomenu, like omo yakatase momu jomenu, Akan men are like that. And Akan is not just Ashanti man, just so you know. So it is just really dependent on the man you end up with. So my darling, as I say in all previous episodes, allow this man to go and, present himself and allow your mother to know her. If your mother is open-minded, she's going to allow a conversation. And at the end of the day, because in this point, she'll not even allow you to tell her that, oh, mommy, this is my, mommy, I have this person that I want you to meet. No. So you can tell her that, mommy, I'm bringing a visitor to you. Like, I'm bringing a visitor to you. Right. And then when you go with the guy, you sit at, you do the introduction. And after the introduction, you leave both of them to have a conversation. Right. And then let's see, let's humanity work. All right. Let's humanity work. And let's see. Okay. Right.
Let's have it.
Dear Ikuya, please keep me anonymous. I'm a girl of 22 years, and last year, October, November, my brother's friend had interest in me. So my brother and him came to visit me for the first time. Things went well for both of us, but in relationship, there are ups and downs. Different. First of all, I'm a very nice person to people, like very nice. And I let guys, especially into my circle, then they take advantage of my kindness. So whilst I was in my relationship, the vibe with other guys was there, not flirting. And if a guy comes to text me, I make them aware of my relationship. So I get boundaries. But here is the case where I didn't create such boundaries with these guys and they had their way with me. So I got to a point I was fed up with me being easily manipulated and taken. So I told myself I'm done entertaining guys and set certain boundaries. This issue happened around June. So from there, all my focus was on my guy because he was very good to me. I'm not going to lie, he's a sweetheart and a very supportive person as well. So one time, I was pissed because I saw something on his phone, which you know how girls are when we get angry. I don't know. My mistake was I wrote down my body count and I indicated that my ex is going to be my last because I saw something in him. He took my phone and went through my notes and he saw it. Initially, I told him about my exes, so he knew certain things about me. When he saw it, he asked me and I was like, how did he get to know? Because it's something I have let go and I'm living my best life. I wanted to deny it, but I was like, no, I don't want to lie to someone I love. Then I told him everything concerning everything that happened between me and other guys. I know I would be insulted and spoken ill of, but I never meant for these things to happen. The reason why I wrote those names was because I regret everything that happened. So after telling him the truth on Sunday, 17th August, he told me he can't be with a lady like me. And how can I be a good woman and a mother? What he said really hurt me because I know deep down I made a mistake, which I told myself I won't make those fucking mistakes again. So from then I tried explaining myself and being honest to him, but he told me Empha. He doesn't want a bye-bye. And I'm wondering if he said he doesn't want to be with me again, why hasn't he blocked me or anything? Because that's going to be the best option for him. I came here for good advice and answers because I'm not going to lie. I really love this guy. Okay. My darling, I need you to understand something, that love is not enough to keep somebody who doesn't want to be with you. And I'm going to say this to you for free. Do not allow anybody to guilt trip you over your past. You know why? Because Jesus Christ, even Jesus Christ, forgive us our sins. So if you are an unbeliever and you become a believer, all your sins have been wiped away. Even Jesus Christ says that when you become a believer, it's like you're a newborn baby. All your sins are gone. You are starting afresh. So how much more than a human being? If the person cannot forgive you, you're in the wrong place. Yeah, you're in the wrong place. If somebody, I understand that our past play vital role in our future. But then at the end of the day, people change and people grow. And so if you will not see the growth in the person and the fact that the person is changing or has changed, then you really don't want to be with the person. Yes. So please, if he doesn't want you again, the blocking there, some people just like to have contacts on their phone, even their ex's contacts on their phone. So if you feel that a how plenty, you can block him and then move on with your life. All right. But do not allow it to, get into your head that you can never be forgiven for the past that you have. I will recommend that you first seek for forgiveness from, God for all the sexual immorality or whatever that has gone on in your life. Seek for forgiveness. And after that, do not allow it to, be in your head and distort you, because I feel like this is going to bother you. It's going to help make you think too much about your past, right? But don't allow it to. You're going to be fine. Let this one go and delete that body count thing. Delete it. All right. Yeah.
Let's have it.
Dear Ekia, keep my identity secret. I met this lady back in 2017 when I was about to complete my tertiary education. Back then, she was just done with her secondary school. So we became friends for a while and later made a proposal to her when I was about to leave campus for my service. Truthfully, I loved her with every passion in me. Within the period of our relationship in the early stages, there were few oppositions from the family, but we sailed through, proving to the family the bond we shared. It was through that I even introduced her to my parents. During my service time, she was always by me in all things. So there was a time I fell off track and cheated on her with a lady I met during my service time. I openly told her about my actions and she forgave, though she was angry. Our love grew stronger each day. She also completed a tertiary and was posted close to where I live for her service. I did everything I could to make sure she was comfortable during her service. Now, here's the twist. There was this day she called me for an urgency at her workplace that she needed to attend, even to the extent that I have to send her transport to go and attend to that. But before that, she was being distant in our communication, which I confronted her severally. But she always tells me stress and stuff. Days after her urgent attendance to work, I visited her one weekend and chanced on her phone. Initially, I had no intentions of going through, but something triggered me. I went through her chat on WhatsApp. Ekuya, my lady went to see a man, had a good time with her, and even took some pictures with the man. In the chat, they shared every moment they spent, and both were hopeful to meet again. She killed my emotions. In fact, there was a time when she posted one of the pictures, and when I confronted her, she told me he is a husband to a colleague, service personnel. I confronted her. She apologized and we moved on. Fast forward, I traveled to Kumasi and upon returning, it was late. I had not enough money on me, so I called this friend to spend the night at her place. In the night, one thing led to another and we had sex. A month and some days later, the lady called me to say that she's pregnant. Though the lady knew I had a fiancé, the same way I knew she had a fiancé, I encouraged her to keep the pregnancy. All this while, I couldn't tell my fiancé because I was afraid to lose her. There were times I would bring it in a conversation by citing similar examples, and the response would always be she would quit if she was the one. So I had no option than to keep it from her. You are selfish. Ekuya, I was able to keep it from even my parents. Thankfully, my baby mama has found her love and is now married with my child living with her. We have started our marriage preparations, but this time felt the urge to tell her. So gathered all the energy and told her about my child. Initially, she didn't believe me. Hey. Hmm. Because it's been almost 5 years now, and she didn't see any traits of me having a child. But I have to hammer on it that it was true. Upon realizing the truth that night, she called off the marriage, informed all stakeholders involved in the marriage about the issue, and in fact, that she can't be with me. I've approached people to speak to her, but she still says no. I have personally gone to her pleading, but still no. We have just 2 weeks to our wedding in Hohoi. What should I do? I need your candid advice. Besides, everything I've really invested into this girl made huge sacrifices for her. Damn. 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 This is crazy. You know, both of you cheating on each other and forgiving each other, that's on you both. I mean, that's fair. But the fact that you hid a baby from her for 5 years, you go feel kill the girl. Really. I can say that in this situation, it will take more than using your mouth to plead to get her to forgive you. And I think her anger probably stems from the fact that you've betrayed her not with the baby, but with the idea of hiding the child from her. If you had told her when the pregnancy thing came, and I'm sorry, but let me ask you this. You had a fiance. I think you were self-sabotaging because you have a fiance. You went to sleep with somebody who also had a fiance. Both of you self-sabotaged. Why did you both keep it? Why did you encourage her to keep it? I'm just asking because I'm not encouraging abortion. I'm just asking because both of you, had mind that you had people you were going to marry. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. So I'll allow the comment section to do that. Comment section, please help him out. What do you think he should do?
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Dear Ekuya, I'm a final year student at the university who will be completing this year, and I've been with this particular lady for about 2 to 3 years. Although my family is not all that rich, but we own about 8 to 10 stores and my dad is into construction. Hey, and you're not that rich. Okay. So at least we have what it takes. I do my best for this lady. At least I'm a responsible guy, or so I guess. So about 8 months into the relationship, I caught her cheating. And she gave me a reason that whenever we have intimate, it pains her. And that's why she cheated with a guy. I asked her why she hadn't told me this at all in the beginning of the relationship. But she said she was sorry. And it was never going to happen again. In about 3 months' time, it happened again and happened the third time. This is the fourth time, and I've caught her. Every time she will say she's sorry, but this time she doesn't feel remorseful. It seems she has the upper hand, and the fact that I still forgive her is because of her mom. They don't really have some, but she's doing her best for this girl and her siblings. She always tells this girl that it's a blessing to have me in her life, so she should not do anything stupid and focus on me. But it seems the daughter has a different mindset. So the last one, I haven't told her mom because I don't want her to start begging me. The funny part about this is, upon all what she's doing, the recent guy that she met is having a baby that is just 1 month old. Like, it seems what I'm doing is not enough. And I guess he's doing enough. Now, I don't know what to do, whether to leave her or let her mom come begging, because the mom always calls me to ask how my school is going and to just let her continue what she's doing because she can't change. It's because it stressed me because I can't concentrate in my final exams. You are going to allow this girl to kill you for no goddamn reason. A woman that has cheated on you 4 times. Do you know what I think? I think she knows that you will forgive her again. I think she knows that she has the upper hand because you will forgive her. Yes. Let her go. She doesn't deserve you. You see, we forgive people that are remorseful. Okay. I mean, forgiveness is imperative, or forgiveness is important. You can forgive her, but don't be with her. Forgive her, but don't be with her because she's not remorseful. She'll do it again. She'll cheat on you again. If you give her 1,000 times, she'll cheat on you again. Because how can you go and cheat on your boyfriend with a guy that had a baby 1 month ago? Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Let's have it.
Now let's do the final story. Dear Ekwe, I'm a girl of 27 years and I have a boyfriend which I am with for 5 years. But my boyfriend wants a baby, so I decided to give him a child. So we tried everything and it wasn't coming. So a friend recommended me to a pastor. We went to the pastor. He received me very nice and we talked about everything. If maybe it's a spiritual thing. It gets where we've been talking to get to a point. The pastor told me that I should leave my boyfriend and be with him. He can give me a child. So I told him I don't understand. He was like, he wants us to be in a relationship. If I want, you go and see my parents. He will even get married to me. And I said, really? He said, yes. And what baffles me is he said my boyfriend is not good for me and I should leave my boyfriend and come date him. He can give me a child, and I stopped the church. But he has been calling me and pressuring me to come to church, and my faith is also down. I can't even go to any church and I'm confused. I can't even tell my boyfriend. I don't know what to do. Please share your opinion. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Right, so let's start from here. First of all, a man that is not willing to get married to you and wants to make you a baby mama, that's a red flag. Don't ever have a child with a man who has not married you. Don't do it. That's 1. 2, I believe that when you decided to have the baby, and as a Christian that you are, roaming from pastor to pastor was not what was going to help you or going to see the pastor. Did you pray before you went to see the pastor? What pushed you to? Was it that your friend just said, let's go and see the pastor and you went? I believe that before you move to go and see a man of God, something needs to move. You don't just wake up and move and go and see a man of God. And don't you have a spiritual father? That is why it is important that you have a spiritual father, that you take cases like this to them, not any pastor out there. Another thing, I'm sorry for the pastor's behavior. He's supposed to be someone that, God is going to pass through to help you. But instead, he decided to be the weapon formed against you and come and do, that he wants to be with you and marry you and have that, that direction was not the right thing to do. Anyway, about your faith. I need you to start praying. All right. And every day, I know people will be this girl in prayer, because it is the only thing that can get you to a place where you would understand God and have a relationship with God. Read your Bible. You want faith? Read faith-related verses. I understand that, losing faith can feel very heavy, and I've been there. It is very confusing. It is very lonely. It is very, depressing and stressful. But I'm going to read you through a few memory verses, Bible verses that can help you. And I want you to also read them on your own, all right? Or take time and then learn on how to rebuild your faith. Now let's go to Mark 9:24. It says, I do believe, help me overcome my unbelief. And this is an honest prayer, really. Pray this prayer that God, I believe in you, but I've lost my faith in you. And maybe it is because of what this man of God has done, but I want to find my way back to you. You can read Matthew 17:20. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, nothing will be impossible for you. Charlie, there's this Bible verse that everybody keeps saying, that with God, all things are possible. It didn't say some things, it says all things are possible. And so if you have a faith as little as mustard seed, impossible things will happen in your life. And faith is that thing that you need. All right. So you just put yourself together. And I know that you're tired, you're disappointed, you feel discouraged because how can a man of God tell you this? How can a man of God put you in this position? Go to Isaiah 40:31, and it says that, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. Okay. Yeah. So don't think about church. Think about God. Think about Jesus. And I need you to reach out to me. All right. Reach out to me. Let's do something together. I know you're crushed right now. Everything will be fine. You see, I keep saying everything will be fine because I feel like where you've gotten to, you've lost hope, because men of God are supposed to be the pillar in which, they help you find a relationship with God and all that. But I also believe that you can find a relationship with God, and then the man of God becomes more or less like a guiding tool or something, right? Okay. Now let's do Deuteronomy 31:6. It says he will never leave you nor forsake you. God will never leave you nor forsake you. Now James 1:5. If any of you lack wisdom, you should ask God. And this is my favorite part. You lack wisdom, ask God, not man. Ask God, not man, and it will be given to you. Ask God and not man. And for some people, you can build a good relationship with God that God can whisper into your ear in so many ways. I'm not saying that man is not important in your life. God doesn't throw manna again. God passes through human beings to help, others or help people. But then again, there's that part where if you build a proper relationship with God, he talks to you. The Holy Spirit talks to you. All right. Let's do Proverbs 3:5 and then 6. Say, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. 2 Timothy 1:7. For God has not given us the spirit of fear, but power, love, and sound mind. Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. I will strengthen you and then help you. It goes on and on and on and on and on. There's a lot of Bible verses that you can, navigate through to help you get your faith back, get your love for the word back, pray, all that. Okay, thank you very much for watching the episode. Thank you, baby girl, for sharing this with me. I am going to have to look for you, but if you find this in the comment section, or if you find this video again, please send me a message again. Let's talk more. You must not, let go of God because of one person's behavior. And to the pastor, you are a shepherd, and God has given you a sheep, and you decide to take advantage of the sheep. What do you think will happen to you? Because the Bible states it clear that if, as the shepherd, you don't protect your flock, and God comes to take them and decide, because he will come and take them and protect them himself. And if he comes to do it himself, whilst he has given you the mandate to do it, the consequences of those actions, only you know. You know. I'm not supposed to sit here and be you know. Man of God, please, let's do better. What's all this? What's all this? A soul comes to you, and this is what you do? Mercy, Lord. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and then share this. It's the POV podcast / Dear Ekuya. My name is Nana Ekuya Adepa Ando, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much. And I love you guys all, and Jesus loves you too. Christmas is coming. Enjoy it.